Hi, this is Jan Sandhouse-Hurst, and welcome to S.A.N.T.A's Authority Marketing PR Checklist. 5 things to do now to get publicity next year. Your authority marketing plan for the coming year should include a PR component. Just like building a list of customers, building your list of PR contacts and journalists who are willing to help you will take time, so give yourself the gift of starting now. Stay focused, but stand out. Use a straightforward formula journalists recognize and respect: who, what, when, where, why, and how. Stay focused on facts. Avoid commentary and opinion. Create a template in this format that will be easy to fill in when you have something to announce to the press. Make sure it is simple to follow and use as an easy-to-read font. Make it as user-friendly as possible. To stand out, add a relevant quote, statistics, or infographic to help the journalist while showcasing your knowledge as an authority. Assemble a PR or press kit. The kit should include a one-page bio or speaker one-sheet with a headshot for all company leaders or executives, information about the company's products or services, contact information including telephone, email, and social media, website information with links, and a list of press coverage with links to make it easy to access, most recent first. Include a small graphic of your logo or a picture that helps to tell your story in a high-resolution format. Create an online file that can be easily accessed, such as Google Docs or Dropbox. That way it will be easy to access if needed quickly to meet a deadline. Network to build relationships with journalists. Most business journalists are seeking stories about local companies or are following a particular industry, which could include small business or online business as an industry. Find those who would be relevant for your company and choose 3 to 5 journalists who are local or who follow your industry to target. Don't necessarily start with those journalists with the biggest audiences. You may get more attention and therefore more media by starting with journalists who have an established audience, but not necessarily the largest one. Follow them on Twitter. Retweet their tweets with a comment so they begin to recognize your handle. But you still need them to make the connection between your Twitter handle and your name and company if it is not immediately clear. Set up Google Alerts for the journalist names and industry keywords. When you see an appropriate opportunity, post a link to their stories on social media to boost their presence and add a relevant comment so they know you are promoting them to others. Your goal is to be recognized, remembered, and respected by them, so take time to build a relationship. Then they will be more likely to be willing to reciprocate when you need help either placing a story or making a connection to another journalist. Once you establish relationships with a few who respect you, it will be easier to reach out to those with larger audiences. Think short and sweet. Whether it is ADD or information overload, most people are grabbing their information in quick bites. Those bites may include bullet points, subheadlines, infographics, pictures, or even short video segments like quick interviews or sound bites. If you have a story to tell, create it in the style that journalists favor. Put the most relevant information first in a concise, factual manner, and then add details like quotes or descriptions that can be cut off if necessary to fit size restrictions, like time or space limits. Both journalists and their editors will appreciate your attention to this detail. Add value to journalists, not just with your press releases. Give journalists a compelling reason to print your story. What's important to you is not necessarily a compelling reason for a journalist to put your story in front of their audience. Look for a creative hook to pitch, or write a test story for your blog to show the potential of your idea and tweet the link with teaser copy to draw in the journalists who might be following you. If you see a trend developing in your industry, make sure you share it with your network of journalists, either in a tweet or a blog post with a tweeted link. This will help establish your position as an authority and a valuable resource. Think of journalists as customers with a specific problem. What is your solution for their problem? How will it help them make the sale with their audience? Like you do with your other customers, put yourself in their shoes and do your market research like you would for other customer groups. Look for the best outcome that will be mutually beneficial. Do you want more ideas to build your business? Then join the Authority Marketing Mastery Facebook group. I'll meet you there.